What up, everybody? This is your boy John Rubio. I'm about to show you guys how I cooked this Ill Niño beat. For those who don't know, yes, I did produce this beat, but no, I did not come up with the main melody. You can thank RJ Pazin for that. He's a really dope producer and an amazing guitarist. I found him on Instagram actually through a video, and basically, yeah, he made this right here. And it got stuck in my head, man. Like, I could not get it out of my head. So I was like, dude, I gotta sample this. Obviously with permission, so I don't get copyright struck. But basically, I added some EQ so it shapes which frequencies are coming out. See how it sounds kind of like small? It sounds like contained. That's why we want to do EQing. So it gives you control. Now, why would I want to EQ? I'll go into a little bit of that here in the next section here. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys here. I added some reverb, give it a little more texture. Sounds like it's in a cathedral. All right, so I got my limiter here. I use that just so that there's no distortion if it gets too loud. See this one? This one sounds a little more underwater, right? And so what I did was I had to clone sample number 1, right? And that's how I made sample number 2. So basically, you know, yeah, I wanted a little more control over the sample, so that's why I cloned it. And I'll get into that here in a bit. Now let's hear how they sound together again. See, now it sounds kind of full. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so now we're going to go into the drums. Now, first thing I did, I added some 808s. So with my drums, I always add 808s with the drums. This is my rhythm section. So I'm going to put 808 here. Let's go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to put this in the piano roll. So what I did was I found these samples off of Splice, which is a program that has many different sounds you can use for your beats. Check that out. All right. Yeah. Just make sure it's tuned. Got to go over here. Boom. Tune it. Anyway, so that's what the sample looks like when you import it into FL Studio, just like I did with the guitar. And I open up the piano roll so I can start putting rhythm and melody to it. Right, yeah. So you can see that. That's how we do it. You'll just click on the lines to like add a note or whatever. But yeah, let's hear how it sounds. Boom. Yeah. All right, so now we need our drums. Now I'm gonna add a kick. Now the kick drum gives the 808 a little more punch depending on what kind of 808 you have. Some 808s already have a kick with it, so you don't need a kick unless you really want to add more texture to it. But here you can see this is the regular kick that I got, right? I have 2 different variations of this pattern, and I do that so that it adds more energy and differentiation of like what section of the song I'm in. So kick number 2, the one you're hearing now, is actually for the chorus. Kick number 1 is for the verses. And you can see I also did that with HH, which is my hi-hat. So I'll show you guys here. So that's HH number 2. This is the one on the chorus. I'm a Ill Niño. Now this is the one on the verse. Right, so there's a slight variation. Sometimes on my hi-hats, I'll do like some rolls or something at the very end, or like the hi-hat number 2. Like I basically just like to have one that's like minimal energy and another one that has more energy. That way there's more dynamics in the song. It's not just one energy the whole time. Like I want it to rise and drop, right? So let's go ahead and look at this snare real quick. See, now we're putting the rhythm together. The foundation is what I call it. So I got a background snare too, just to add a little bit of texture, some ambience. Now check out this wood block. So I really love this because it carries on for a long time, just like I did with the guitar. I put drip on there so that it sounds like it's in a cathedral. It takes a lot of space in the mix. Yeah. So let's hear how this sounds with the rest of the stuff. Just put the snare in. the hi-hats. Here we go. See it coming together now? Let's add the guitars back again. And we get this. I'm a Ill Niño. Yeah, so this is the chorus right here. But yeah, basically you can see how this stuff just fits together. All of it fits together. Now we're gonna get to the verse. Alright, here we go. You hear how it drops out? That's why I wanted 2 different samples. See? That sounds different. And then I switch it. See where it gets to 25? And then look, I added the wood block. That way I could build it up. And then here I trick my audience. They think I'm gonna build it up and go full stream, and then I take it out. And then I put the other guitar in. Now it's building, it's building. Feeling of love, it's only temporary for letting you run. That's inside my mind, it's a cell where the closest thing to friends to find a clientele. See, so you can see how it fits with my lyrics here. And then we go, I'm an Ill Niño, take my pain away, they say I'm lethal. You guys know the chorus, so. But yeah, that's basically how I cook. I really appreciate you guys for taking time to watch this video. Thank you everybody for your continued support, for real. I'm gonna make more videos like this, so please stay tuned.